Five on Friday episode. Today I'm talking about 5 books that I read in December of 2008. For me, this is fascinating to look back on my list of books I've read and see what I was reading in different times. Hopefully that will be interesting to you too. First of all, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Yes, this is the first time I read this book. Way back then, it blows my mind that it has been this long. And of course, I absolutely loved it. I cannot remember if I read it because of the buzz that was going around or what spurred me on to reading it. I think it was that people were talking about it and I picked it up and read it right during all the craziness, and it was so much fun. The next one, The Invention of Hugo Cab by Brian Selznick. It's a beautiful, thick, graphic novel that takes place in the old train station in Paris about a boy who keeps the train station going even though his uncle has died. He's an orphan boy. He lives in the train station, and it's just beautifully, richly told in very few words, mostly in pictures. And I know this one got the Caldecott Medal that year. Such a cool book. I went to the Museum d'Orsay, which is in an old train station, and I imagined that this book took place there. I have no idea if I was right or not. Another one I read in that month was Fame and Glory and Other Things on My To-Do List by Janet Rollison. She writes some of the most fun, cute, clever, clean, happy YA romances. This was a time period when I was really getting into her stuff, and I think I read several of them that year, and this was just one of them. Just fun high school romances. I also read Eggs by Jerry Spinelli. This is a middle grade book that I just mentioned the other day on my middle grade every book in my library video. Eggs is about 2 kids who become unlikely friends. And I don't remember a whole lot about this one, but I think that they become friends and it helps them overcome some struggles that they have in their life, and it was just cute. I really love it. Jerry Spinelli has some great books. Another one I read in December of 2008 is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I'm pretty sure this is not the first time I read it that year, but I must have reread it for some reason, whether it was for book club or to help a kid in school or something like that. But the more I reread this book, the more I remember it, the more I retain, and I think that's great for something that is this much of a classic, to continue to reread it so that it sticks in your mind and stays with you. Those are 5 of the books I read in December of 2008, which I find fun to go back and remember. I will probably have some more along these lines in my 5 on Fridays, so I hope you look forward to that. And until next time, happy reading.